and welcome to my reaction to episode 4 of Dragon Ball. Yasin says about the last episode, it was annoying seeing a couple of people cloud chase by bringing this comedy up to hate on Toriyama while people are still mourning his death. People did that. The worst part about people like that is that even engaging with them gives them exactly the attention that they were going for. So it's like you want to say something about that, but it's exactly what they want. And no matter, even replying to the tweet and pointing out that they're just clout chasing, that also gives them, like, I wish everyone could just ignore stuff like that. Yeah, no, I don't personally find anything wrong with that kind of comedy. But then again, I'm hoping to be the kind of mom that can, watch this with my kids. And if they ask a question about I want to raise the kind of kids that realize, okay, that's a TV show. And you can't jump in a cloud and fly it. You can't just, I don't know. I mean, Nami's happiness punch or Naruto's sexy jutsu are not that different, and a lot less people have problems with those jokes. But isn't that because, Naruto, I don't know, but this was more, how do I say? Like, if I had to give a difference, in my opinion, about that comedy versus this, just for the people who prefer one over the other, Nami flashing intentionally and Naruto's sexy jutsu that's something that they choose to do, and it's not Naruto's real body even. It's some kind of magic. But hers was more, her panties were taken off while she was sleeping. It's like a whole different kind of can of worms to open. I don't really think you can compare those things. But either way, jokes like that are not meant to be dissected. It's funny or it's not. Yeah, more like Jiraiya type of unconsensual. But I don't think it's that deep. It's just funny because the context of the show is just funny. So it's kind of like, I can laugh at Ricky Gervais' comedy, but it depends on the context once again. So I don't know. It's a tough conversation to have, but we could bring it up maybe later during the review, the episode 1 to 13 review. But for now, let's just jump into episode 4. Different cultures have different views on nudity. Some places, bare breasts, etc. on TV commercials is normal. That's true. You should bring that up during the review. Culture. Okay, but yeah, now the intro is getting too long. So for now, let's focus on episode 4. Son Goku. It's so funny for me to hear Son Goku because he was just always Goku. I thought they already had Bull 2, 3, and 4. Didn't they? What? Hitochirai, yokai, Oolong. I don't know. I tried. They're hiding. She looks like a Ferrari fan. With Ferrari merch, Or Porsche. Like Joey in that one episode. Oolong? Someone teach him some manners! No patting people's crotches! See, I wanted to make a joke about saying in the 80s, you're depending on what's. Okay, never mind. You guys know what joke I want to make, right? Oh. I love her little eyes, they're just the dots. 6. You will get rid of Oolong. I wanted to say in the 80s you could still pat someone's crotch and know if they were a girl or a boy, but nowadays it's not that easy. Smart. I don't know if this Oolong is gonna like him like that. He's probably gonna like Bulma. I bet. Oh la la. I wanna know what he looks like. Oh, don't tell me he turns into that cute little pig. Oh. Oh. Young man. I think he'd prefer a toilet. Puff, puff. Dude, how many women do you have already? Why is this difficult? Oh, he's back to the demon pig. That's... How relatable. Oh, he's so small. He's like Heidi in that little dress. Oh, what if he's not strong? What if he's just bluffing? Because of the sweat, I thought that. Follow! Follow! Why are you running? Hey! Hey, Oolong! He is the... I knew it! No, I knew. I put 2 and 2 together. Mm. A Nazi pig. Oh! Robo! Why does he have hot soup? He didn't do anything. The voice acting. You people. I feel like, my hero, you've been here for a long time and yet you don't know my sense of humor at all. I was just making a Nazi pig joke because the most famous communists, as far as I'm aware, were they not the Nazis? I'm not sure, but it was just a joke. So yeah, I just wanted to make a Nazi pig joke, but now it's not funny because I had to explain my joke. Where's all the girls? What has he been doing with them? Is he a rocket now? So he can even turn into... Whoa. I wonder, I'm thinking, since it was a joke, but now I'm I'm thinking about if there's a reason behind it. So a lot of people make jokes about communist, socialist, whatever, that they want society to be equal, right? Everyone gets the same pay. I don't want to turn this into a deep discussion about the mechanics and blah blah blah. I just want to understand the joke here, because I feel like there's maybe an adult joke with this little piggy. So Cell says there was a pig demon in the traditional story of Son Goku, Journey to the West. I'm guessing they got him from there. So that's why he's this little pig demon. But the fact that he's wearing this outfit, but he has this big lavish house by stealing money from other people. I'm just thinking about my own government. Our government isn't socialist or communist, but they have the tendencies, or they would like to go that way, a faction of it at least. And our government steals a lot of the money and then misuses it. What's supposed to be used for good because of corrupt people is then used for bad, even though that's not actually what communism, socialism, whatever is supposed to be, but often because of, bad people, that's what ends up happening. So I'm just thinking it's funny, like this lavish house because he steals the money, and then, I don't know, I thought it was a joke. I don't know. Our government's supposed to be democracy, but you don't want to know how much they steal. So he said they're doing very well. So I'm guessing, yeah. They're like mob wives. When I think of communist pigs, I think of the book Animal Farm. Ah, when did that come out? It was before, so maybe it's linked to that book. Oh my gosh. Damn, I thought getting the 7 balls was gonna take like 100 episodes. Oh, but I have 5 already. Animal Farm book is like from the 40s, way before Dragon Ball. So maybe it is a reference to communist pigs. in Animal Farm. Who knows? Funny enough, on the Nazi joke you made, Japan was working with them. Not Japan, as in every single person in Japan, but sure, I get what you mean, like the Japanese government of the time. I guess this is not really appropriate for the conversations, but since we're talking about it, I recently got a comment, a tweet, or someone said to me that, oh, I know it's out of context, or might be out of the blue or random. I don't know what they said. But they were trying to give me a compliment for being South African, because apparently recently South Africa was trying to sue, like, who are they trying to sue? Someone, because of, maybe Israel or something. And it was so funny to me, because I'm like, why the fuck are you complimenting me as if I'm doing anything? Because, like, just a few weeks before that, people were hating on South Africa because we are like, we won't condemn Russia because of some ties that we have to Russia, because during apartheid, Russia fought for South Africa to become democratic and stop apartheid and blah, 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 blah. So my point is just, I think we should remember that the people are not always the government. So whether it's something good or bad, in your perception, I don't know. It's not South Africa, it's the South African government. It's not, It could also be a reference to communist China. I feel like it's one of those adult jokes that maybe at the time it would have been more apparent, like in the 80s, the adults who might have been watching this with their kids, maybe they would have understood better the references like that. But now we can just wonder and theorize. Hi, Black Blade. 100 episodes per fight is Dragon Ball Z. Original Dragon Ball is decently paced. In World War II, it was Germany with Italy and Japan, but Japan have anime and Italy have bolognese and pizza, so people only remember Germany. Oh, weren't you the one that sent me that TikTok that made that joke? Yeah. I remember that. That was a pretty funny TikTok. Anyway, so that was really... Wait, which episode was episode 3? Let me just quickly recap there. I want to choose a favorite. Okay, so episode 3 was the Sage, the Kabe Seiji. Oh, it was the panties episode. And then episode 4 was the communist pig. I'm just going to call him that from now on. So, yeah, I put 2 and 2 together because of this, you know, that middle scene where he's spinning the little balls? And because he started out as a demon pig, I was thinking, like, we've been seeing the little pig in these mini in-between parts. And when is he going to show up? So I just thought, well, maybe it's this guy. Turns out that's true. Especially when he started to be stressed out. Like, he was saying, I'm going to fight you, but he wasn't fighting. So I was like, oh, I can see who you might be. So he's, I don't know. He seems like an interesting character in terms of analysis, but in terms of comedy, this episode wasn't as funny as the first 3. But we'll see where it goes. It was still funny in many parts. Especially the part where, you know, the girls were like little mob wives there at the house. They're like, oh, this is better than working in the fields. Did you get me that ring? And they're living off him stealing from other people. Little villages and people living honest lives. Like, come on. It's your katakuri powers that keep making new people think you... Oh. Okay. So, anyway, I will end this video here. Thank you for watching. I still have 2 episodes left today. And before I do my review, that will be on after episode 13. So, see you in the next one.